Hello, hello. All right, it seems to be working. Let me just give this a quick test, guys. 2 seconds. Could you guys hear me now? Is it working now? You guys can hear me? There you go. Cool, cool, cool. All right. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Let me get the Zoom guys in here. 2 seconds, everyone. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. That's it. Awesome, man. Awesome, awesome. Let me just make sure you guys on Zoom can hear me as well. Looks to be working. Good afternoon, everyone. What's going on, guys? Zoom guys, welcome back. Let's see if I can share my video or it's going to mess it up. I think yeah, it doesn't let me share video on Zoom, unfortunately. Hey, ciao. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Tuesday. We got some nicer price action on gold than we did yesterday. We got some nice ranges to play in London. Let me just have a quick look at the news here. I'm getting set up back on my big computer again, so just getting set up here again. Bear with me. Hey Brian, what's going on, man? Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. We had Australian RBA statements today. No US dollar news today, but we do have CPI tomorrow. We got CPI tomorrow. It is a crazy rainy day here today. The weather is absolutely crazy here today. I'll give everyone a second to join in. You guys on YouTube, drop a little like for the stream.
Recording in progress.
That was extremely loud. The more likes we get, the more people we have tuning in. And Zoom guys, is this too big? As long as you can see this screen. This screen, don't really worry too much about this one. As long as you guys can see this one. Sorry guys, 2 seconds. There we go. All right. I don't know where the audio went there, but it seems to be working now. 2 seconds. Okay, that seems to be working. You guys on YouTube, if the audio goes funny, let me know. I'll try and fix it up. Like I say, I'm back on the big computer today, so. But it seems to be all good. Hopefully the background music isn't too loud either. Let me turn it down a little bit. Let me just make sure everyone's here on Zoom. How many people we got? Awesome. What time is it? 6:45 London time. 6:45 London time. I don't know why the YouTube chat's not working. It's all going off today. Oh well, I'll fix that after. All right, let's have a look. Let's see what we got for the day on Goldie. Let's have a look at this chart here. Took some buys in the Asian session today. Was initially looking for shorts on gold today to come down and grab these lows down here. However, once you grab some lows and close bullish, I took a little scalp up here for about 30-ish ticks. And I'll show you guys the reason we were looking for shorts as well. Before we do move on, I've lost all my analysis here for some reason. Let me just quickly put on, anyone who doesn't have these key levels on, now's your opportunity to put them on. You want 2650 on there. That's going to be our monthly support, I believe. Doesn't really matter too much. I don't want to see the text. I just want the transparency of the line. 2650. We have. Let's put on 2600 as well. Cool. And then 2700 back at the highs as well. Coming into CPI tomorrow. Let's get them key levels on there. Beautiful. There we go. Cool. Before we jump into today's analysis, I'll just quickly recap the buys that we took yesterday in Discord. You guys on YouTube spoke about these liquidity highs yesterday and waiting for price to actually break back above this area. Well, price finally did break back above that level. Here, you closed above the highs. You gave a perfect entry where you pulled back, grabbed some lows, closed bullish. Here was a fantastic buying opportunity. This is what we took in Discord yesterday. Took it up for about 50 ticks or something like that to come up into these highs and eventually up into these highs here. Probably should have held it a little bit longer, but I don't trade into New York session anyway, but it ended up, yeah, ripping all of the highs, and that's what we spoke about. You know, when gold is ripping up like this, you know, there's not a lot you can do. Your job isn't to try and FOMO in here, because if you start buying gold here, well, where's your stop loss? What, all the way down here? Well, there's no risk to reward. Whereas if you stay a little bit patient, you realize that the markets don't just move up non-stop. You wait for price to find some resistance, pull back, grab some lows. Great, you take buys out of that, and now you have a valid stop and you have a much better risk to reward. So yeah, lovely buys yesterday on gold. Came up and grabbed our liquidity levels. And then looking for some shorts today in Asia for price to come down and grab these 4-hour lows, just for a little pullback, maybe retest 2650 after wicking out the highs, closing bearish. However, you just closed straight bullish today. So any shorts I did trigger, which I had some shorts, were cut very quick, flipped the bias and went long, and then ended up the day pretty green. So some interesting levels in Asia today. Where are we? 2 seconds. But now having a look at see what we got for the rest of the day. Let's have a look, because we got some pretty interesting data levels. Let me get rid of all this. Let me get rid of all these positions. No one cares about them. Let's get rid of them. Also took longs from gold from 2661 levels. Got 100 ticks. Trailing stop loss at 68. Amazing, man. Well done. Very, very nice. 68 ticks on a Monday is fantastic, man. Good work. I got about 55-ish. So you beat me there, man. Well done. It's an amazing return. Now, let's have a look at this daily here on gold. We do have to keep in mind where gold is coming into now. It's coming into a pretty strong level of resistance. Very, very strong level. Where, you know, I'm not expecting some sort of full-blown reversal, but I am going to be keeping in mind that we're coming up into daily resistance. You know, if I want buys on gold for a higher time frame play into all-time highs, well, you'd be waiting for that anyway. So we could easily still see something like this before doing that. So I'm pretty open to buys and sells today. I could take any side of gold today. I don't really care. Yesterday you did break out of this range, but you did still leave some pretty decent rejections to the highs. So, you know, this could easily pull back, create a bit more of a bottom wick, come back down, retest 2650, this range that we've just broken out of before coming up and filling in this 500 tick range all the way up into 2700. Or, you know, we could also come up and grab daily highs. Like I say, I'm very open to buys or sell today. I don't really care which one. I think both are going to give some pretty nice opportunities. So here's our daily high. Let's just clean this up a little bit. Here's our daily high. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Here's our daily high. Here is potential liquidity that we never really grabbed before this push up. You know, this is the 4 hour. If the 4 hour is going to have a huge big reversal, you do anticipate that you're going to come down Where are we? Where's our tool? Let's just draw it here. Let's get the drawings out here. We've got time. You do expect, 4 hour would come down, grab the lows before. That was absolutely awful. We haven't been practicing before them pushing up. So potential for price to still come down and grab these lows down here. 4 hour has just closed, leaving a pretty decent wick to the highs as well. It's a very, very nice wick rejection to the highs there. I do like the overall push up into here, but like I say, could we just be creeping down first in London before then CPI tomorrow sees that big push up and we just create a big range in between here and here? Yeah, possibly. It's that big of a range that, 200 ticks, that's fine. I can trade a 200 tick range, no problem at all. Hourly time frame here on gold though, what can we see? We were trying to throw this really nice evening star here, or we did throw this nice evening star. You rejected the highs here, liquidated the highs, retested, closed bearish. This evening star play gave you about a 30 tick retracement, but now you can kind of see that the buyers are already stepping back in here on gold. And this is holding to be a pretty strong level. Pretty strong level. So we got some big support being formed here. If this was a true liquidity grab of these highs to push down, we should already be pushing already. But the fact we're starting to find some support shows we may be looking for scalp to the highs in London, or closure back below here. Great. We have sells for a very, 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 very big push, 100+ tick push down, which is also very nice. I'm gonna delete this level here, guys. You guys, it's not invalid. I'm just keeping it clean. You guys know what this is. This is the previous 4 hour low. That could be a liquidity low, but you guys know what it is. So, and just for the purpose of keeping it clean, let's have a look what we got on here. Hey AJ, what's going on, man? I find it hard to pick direction. That's in the shadows of that wick. Yeah, 4 hours price action has been pretty funny as well. Yesterday you ripped the lows, closed bullish. 4 hour straight back down. This 4 hour no bottom wick, straight back up. This 4 hour down. This 4 hour never really grabbed the lows, straight back up. So yeah, it's not the cleanest, man. It's definitely not the cleanest. Trend line on the 15 on GC. We'll have a look. 5-minute trend line coming down. Yeah, you're gonna have some trend lines coming up here as well. Let's have a look at the 30-minute. We're gonna get this closed in about 6 minutes here on gold. This is the previous daily high that we could look to buy into. We do also have to understand that we do have resistance right here as well, though. But to be honest, if we do something like this, like if we come back up to this resistance and reject one more time, then then you'll have a nice trend line like this. Most people will then try jump in shorts, and then there's a high chance we could see something like this. So that would actually be pretty nice. If we pull back up into this region and start rejecting, that's going to create some beautiful liquidity here and here, and then we could be looking for some pretty decent longs up into that as well. 30-minute, didn't really grab lows, but held support, closed nice and bullish. Previous 30-minute wicked the highs, now wicking the lows. So we got 5 minutes till this hourly is going to close. So we'll see this hourly close. Hopefully it gives us a breakout, and then we can look to take a trade in that 7 till 8 a.m. time frame. So I have no gold's going to go up or gold's going to go down today. We're going to have to be very reactive today and trade exactly what we see. Let me just make this my hourly chart up here. There's this little chart just to see the price action. So copper had a big move yesterday as well. Copper had a big breakout. Took the gold play instead, but yeah, copper had a very, very decent move. Yeah, we could get a nice, we could get a strong 30-minute close here, but we could be looking for some buys soon. What do we have? From here to here, still like a 60-tick range, which is still very nice. If this hourly can close bullish above, whereabouts, what? 2671, back above here. From here to here, yeah, 60-tick range. I think that's a very nice range. So let's see. We've got 4 minutes to this Audi's going to close. If we can get a nice breakout, great. We'll start dropping down to lower time frame. Let me just try and fix this chat quickly whilst we wait. Where are we? No, I don't know why this YouTube chat doesn't work properly. I'll fix it after. Hey Aaron, any chance you can give me some tips on how to identify a volume coming in? Indicators are lagging and I can't really trust it. Yeah, I don't like the indicators either, man. I honestly just judge volume just based on the price action. Like for instance here, you know, here's where you don't trade because there's no volume. There's no volume based on the candle just closing doji. You wait for the volume to come in and then you trade here to here. You don't trade during here. So yeah, I personally just base volume. The way I look at volume is based off whether we're moving or not and how much volume is in the actual bodies. Like, you know, this is a 30-minute closure here, close with 4 ticks. So would I trade this 5:30 candle? Sorry, 6 a.m. candle, given that the last one closed with 4 ticks of volume? Not really. So yeah, just base it off, you know, same as if this current 30-minute closes like around here, or you measure how much volume's in this body, it's going to be like 3 ticks. So you can class that as no volume. So you go down, you go look at the 5-minute, and you'll just be going absolutely sideways. So you could class this as sort of one big range of very little volume. Volume is oh yeah, sorry, that's that trend line you guys said as well. Nice trend line spot. I spot volume based on, you know, the markets break it out. Like here, you had great volume. I take it from here to here. Here's times of low volume, you know, when prices are going bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish. Chopping and going sideways, yeah, to me is low volume. And you can use indicators. You could probably look at something like I mean, if you trade futures, there's plenty of tools to look at to see real orders coming in to see if there's actual volume or not, which is nothing wrong with doing. I personally find it easier just to look at the actual candles themselves. They're going to paint me the biggest picture and the easiest picture to read. That's all candlesticks are really. Yeah, order flow, yeah, exactly. You use order flow, you go look at something like Bookmap if you really want to dive into it a little bit more. But for me, candles give me a pretty good visualization of if there's volume or not. That's all the candles are. And if they're just going sideways or they're going bullish, bearish, then yeah, I like this. I like to kind of stay patient, like having a 100-tick chart. Yeah, I see people using that. I see some of the Top Step guys using that, which is pretty cool. I've never used it personally. How do you do it? Is it how do you do it? Oh, I can't afford it. Fuck. I can't afford it. Why don't I have it? Oh yeah, I can't afford it. Damn it. I just got exposed. Maybe one day. One day we'll get to the tick chart. Let's see, that's the hourly close on gold. Grabbing the lows, closing bearish, which is quite nice. Sorry, closing bullish. Grabbing the lows, closing bullish. Have we really broken above any resistance? Not really. Oh, you can get it on the top step screen. Yeah, of course you can. Let me go on my top step. Let me have a look. Haven't really closed above anything just yet here on gold. If I want to get some longs, yeah, I kind of want to see just a little breakout of this level. Even a 15-minute breakout of here. You know, from here to here, still a 50 plus tick range, which I'm happy to wait for that. Here's low volume, look. Bullish, bearish, doji, bullish, bearish, bullish. If this next candle closes bullish, great, we could have volume, and then we'll trade the next candles. Let me have a look at this. Let me see if I can share my screen. How do I do this? Give me 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, it's interesting. Very interesting. Be interesting to look at one time. Also different things you can use. But the actual like indicator of the bars coming up here, yeah, I don't like them. They always show you the volume like after it's happened. It's like I can see the volume on the candles. I don't need a green and red lines down here to show me it. Yo, hey man, what's going on? Heron exposed, I know. fully exposed. I can't afford the tick chart. Yeah, that's all I really want to see here, guys. Closure back above even this level. You know, you faked out of it last time, so if you can actually get back above this and hold above this. You get back above this, you manage around here. Yeah, you manage points 30 ticks. Great. Up into here, almost 60. Smash that like button. Absolutely, man. You guys on YouTube, get the lights in. I think we could see some trades here today. I think it's shaping up nicely today. Nah, it depends how you break out, to be honest, man. Like the trade yesterday. You know, you wait for price. Yesterday when we were trading in London, it was very hard because you're not going to buy until you get back above this level. So by the time you get back above that, you just wait for price to pull back, grab some lows. If you try and take it from here, then yeah, you know, your stops is going to be ridiculous. But if you take it from here, much nicer. So that's all I'll be waiting for. Price to pretty much break out of the level. Where are we? Break out of the level, come down. You know, I'll drop down to the 5 minutes, see if we grab some lows. Then I'll get a 5-minute entry, risk of a 5-minute low, and then get a nice push there. Right, first before this gets start streaming. Good man. Good man. So yeah, like, you know, if price breaks out, I'm not going to take a buy here. You know, my stop's not going to be down there. I'm going to drop down to the 5-minute and refine a bit of a better entry and look to get something like that. Get like a 1 to 3 or a 1 to 2. But if you try and trade before the breakout, you know, you try and trade into the liquidity, the amount of times it can just hold resistance and keep pushing down, and then you look back and you go, fuck, why was I buying at resistance? I got stuck in a buy right at resistance because I thought price was going to break out. Well, we're not here to trade off what we think. We're here to trade off what we see. So once price does break out, fantastic. The markets are showing us what we think is correct. Great. Now we can take the trades. Let's have a look here. 5-minute. Still holding this level. Pretty decent bearish 5-minute closer. We do have this trend line coming out, so I'm considering a flip of the 15. Flip of the 15 if I can get a valid stop. We have liquidity here and here. Try simulating that now. Thank you for some. Yeah, absolutely, man. It just saves you getting trapped into a trade too quick. You know, you might not get the best sniper entries, quote unquote sniper entries, but who gives a fuck? As long as you get good entries with valid stops, the direction is more confirmed once you do break out. You know, like here now, if we took buys before we'd broken out at this level, we're instantly minus 20 ticks. And we'd be looking back and we go, why the fuck did we take a long right there? If anything, we should be taking sells right there. So though I think price can break this level and push up, we will only trade off what I think once the markets show us that what we thinking could be correct, and then we react off it. You guys want to be as reactive as possible. This 15 flip could give us something though. I am interested in this 15 flip. I'm watching the 5 minute to see some support being formed. Because you have so many liquidity levels. You have a trend line coming down here. Anyone who's shorting here, shorting this trend line, stops are going to be above here. And you still haven't really grabbed anything. I'd say at a minimum you're going to come up and grab this high. Minimum. How many likes we got? 34. It's not good enough. 100 people. Where are they all? Hello, Aaron. How are you? Hey, man. What's going on? I'm good, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Five minute trying to get some strong momentum here. 15's close to flipping. You got two 15-minute equal highs as well. A strong 5 minute close, and I'll consider a riskier entry. Maybe a half risk until you do actually break out. Watching the 15 minute up here. 15 look like it can flip. And if the 15 doesn't close above the level, you get out straight away. You can go half risk because it hasn't actually broken out yet. Looking extra cute today. I appreciate it. That's what we like to hear on a Tuesday afternoon. Let me get some lights on in here. Good to have you back, bro. Thank you, man. It's good to be back on. It's good to be back on, man. Strong 5 minute close here. You've grabbed the lows, closing bullish. You may have a little 5 minute fake out soon, or you may take a risky entry. Maybe like a half risk on a combine or something. You'll be risking about 8 ticks. It's kind of worth it. If the 15 can flip, you got a pretty decent risk to reward. You go half risk here. Full risk once you do actually break out. You kind of rejected the resistance without grabbing anything. You close bearish. If you grab the lows and close back bullish, well, that could confirm a fake out. You grab the lows, close bullish, you had a really nice drive up. So let's see. Instant bottom wick on this next 5 and 50 seconds, and I may take a little stab at longs here. I'll be taking half risk on a combine as well. Let's see. Let's see. You can trade micros if you want to. I usually trade about 2 to 3, man. So maybe just give one a shot. I'll probably give one a shot. I mean, the stop losses is like literally going to be less than 10 ticks. So 8 a.m. on the whereabouts are you? Must be in Europe somewhere, man. Yeah, I don't miss no bottom wicks and no longs just yet. I don't miss winter. Coming up into our prime summertime here. Getting really hot. Sweden, nice, man, nice. I've never been to Sweden. I've always wanted to visit, but I've never been. I'm not in yet, guys. I like the way you gave a top wick first. I wanted to see a bottom wick first. I'm not in yet, guys. I'll tell you guys when I do get in. The fact that it opened up and is now pushing down, I wanted to see it push down and then up. So let's see. Let me have a look at top step. If we can pull down a little bit more, then I could maybe, you know, as it starts to flip bullish again. Look at something like that. Like somewhere, you know, just be careful of fills. Somewhere around 92.3. If you reflip bullish, somewhere around that previous 5 high. If you reflip bullish, you may see gold have a drive. Because you come up for the top wick, you've come down for the bottom wick. This is the last 5 of the 15. This is the 5 that we really want to see drive here. Actually, now let me cancel. It's too bearish. I'm cancelling that. I don't like that. Let's wait a sec. Let's wait a sec. I really want to see this flip bullish. How do we go? 3 minutes. I mean, it's not, like I say, it's not bad. You know, you can look at the flip. Stops there. You just need to see volume. If it doesn't drive, you know, you can manage. I'm not going to take this one. I'm going to sit this one out. It's the 5 minute, man. It's the 5 minute. Can you not see it on there? It should come up. Yeah, 5 minute. There's an indicator to get it on down there. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, retreat in Sweden. Yeah, that'd be amazing. That'd be amazing. I would love to do a Europe retreat at some point, for sure. We're going to be doing a retreat in probably end of June time. Location still not confirmed just yet. But I'm hoping to do another one in June. Morning, guys. Good morning, man. Good morning. The reason I'm not jumping in this just yet is I wanted to see this 15 give a little bottom wick and just actually flip and drive. It's unlikely it's going to flip in the next 2 minutes. It's possible, but it's unlikely. If I was trying to take this 15 flip, I would have wanted to see it push already. Yeah, 10 micros, 1 contract. Yeah, that's it, man. 5 micros is like a 0.5 and 4x times. Hello, everyone. Hey, man. Let's see. 1 minute till this. 1 minute till this 15 is about to close. We've got 64% people long here on top step, 36% people short. People are getting in on the longs. Yeah, 15 is trying to flip. I really want to see it flip. I got a 30 minute. Grab the lows, holding support, but we are also holding resistance. I really like the buys. I'm just trying not to be glued though. I'm trying to be neutral. Understand we are in a little bit of a range. Trading pound futures, give them some nice moves. I was watching I had some shorts. I was looking at some shorts on pound futures. On which chart I had it on. Hasn't really pushed down too much. I'll watch gold in this other chart. Because you've been in a pretty decent push down here on pound futures. You do have you did create a sort of inverse head and shoulders there. Had a really big push down. Nice reversal formation. But to come back down and pull back one more time, yeah, I think it would be nice. What have I just done? I've just broken everything. What's going on here? But yeah, pound futures can be nice. Same as you guys who trade FX. Pound futures, just pound US dollar. Euro futures, just euro US dollar. The only thing is, when I like to trade, see, then I look at the higher time frame. It looks like you could pull back up into here. Tough. Daily looks like it wants to reverse. Weekly looks like you want to pull up. The only thing is, yeah, when I trade like pound and euro and stuff, 15 closed bearish. When I want to trade pound and euro and the yen, I prefer to swing trade them. I do prefer to swing trade them. But yeah, they can definitely give some nice moves, man. Absolutely. Uh, 15 coming back down here now on gold. Shorts are also an option today. Like I say, shorts are an option. Will I be shorting just yet? No, not yet. Not yet. You got buys into here, you got sells into here. You got either side. Do I see a reason to sell it just yet? Not really. Strong 15 next close, which will also be a 30 close, and yeah, absolutely. But until then, I'm not a big fan of this price action. We got time. We got plenty of time here. Anything else you guys are looking at? Feel free to send it over. It doesn't just have to be futures. We can take a look at some other stuff as well. Let's have a quick look at oil. Let's have a look at oil. I've lost all my levels for some reason. I know I've lost all my levels. Oh, there we go. Let's clean this up a little bit. I mean, oil has been in some pretty aggressive ranges. Broke back below 70 again. You know, you faked out 70, you held 70 again, trying to push lower. The most logical place to see oil next, we'll be back down at 65s. The price action is fucking horrible. There's no nice way to say that this price action since October has been absolutely terrible. But nice weekly close last week though. Big fake out of 70, held it as resistance. If you can see oil flip bearish on this weekly, you know, you could be looking for a nice push down. But the price action is, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Copper had that nice push up yesterday as well, same as gold. Took the gold setup instead. But that was that massive push on copper. We had some liquidity levels above here as well. Perfect drop from this resistance. Huge push up. Chopped up on oil the past week. Yeah, honestly, I don't like oil, man. I used to like swing trading oil. I had some great swing trades on oil. On an intraday, yeah, fuck, I really don't like it. It's so choppy at the minute. You get some nice moves, and other times, you know, you just get, you know, grab highs, close bearish, straight back up. Like it's some pretty wild price action. So thank you. Finally passed my 58 challenge on Top Step. Amazing, man. Well done. That's amazing. Congrats. Good work, man. Good work. Have a look at Dow. Yep, absolutely. That's amazing, man. Well done. Very well done. Have I ever traded NQ? Yes, I have. I have traded NASDAQ before, man. Again, NASDAQ's one that I kind of used to watch quite a lot. For intraday trading, I find it very hit and miss. Some days you can have great trades, some days you get absolutely wiped out. If I was going to trade NASDAQ or a US indice, I would just trade S&P. I think it moves a lot cleaner. NASDAQ to me is just, I think I'm wrong. It has the days where it moves really nice, and then it just has other days where it just blow you out. Shred you just. They're such big moves that you can get chopped up so easy. Yeah, absolutely. Place trades on stream, man. Yeah, we had a buy order in a second ago. Absolutely. Yeah, have a look at the Dow. Let's have a look. I know you're back down at some pretty decent resistance levels. Nah, in options I have never traded. I briefly understand options, but I have never traded options. So you're back down here on the Dow, which is a very interesting level. Very interesting level to see if we're going to hold. Yesterday did close pretty bearish though, so I wouldn't want to be trading against that just yet. But it is at a pretty interesting level to see if you can find some support. Would I want to be selling the Dow here? Not really as well. If I want to be selling, you know, be back up at these areas and these areas, and she broke out here, held it, pushed lower. So if you do want to buy off this resistance, you know, you got your daily level here. So if you want the buys, I personally would wait for the price to get back above here. Then towards the end of the week with CPI, you'd have a much easier retracement. But it's worth keeping in mind that you are at a very nice daily level. Oh, gold's trying to flip up. Where are we? You just grabbed the previous 15-minute lows there, starting to get some volume. Let me drop down to the 5. Pretty decent 5-minute rejection there. That's a very nice 5-minute rejection. What would the stops be on that? Stops about 20. For about 40. 1 to 2. I can get a little bit nicer than that. Could be some volume here though. Done decision getting an eval at the start of December. Nah, December's a good month, to be honest. I mean, as long as you're not trading, you know, like on like Christmas Day or something. I'm not into shit, I guess. December's a pretty volatile month. December last year on gold, you had some incredible moves. What plan do I have? I have the plus. I have the plus plan. Yeah, I wouldn't trade. Yeah, I wouldn't trade. That's the reason I don't trade NAS as well. It doesn't move well in Asia and London. Gold moves very well in Asia and London. That's why I just focus on gold. I don't really trade New York, so that's why I don't trade NAS. Thank you for all your videos you wrote. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Good job. Good job on taking action. Well done. That's all your hard work. And now when you do get the funded account, be patient with it, man. Don't force it. You'll get some good trades. We're starting to get a nice push here on gold. I just want to see if this breaks out, you know, we could be looking for something like this in a second. We'll get a nice risk reward. No bottom wick on the futures on the 5, which is fine though. $15 grabbed the previous 15 lows, looking like you're going to come for the highs here. What would you do if you just took a stab at buys here? I don't want to just take it off the rip, but if you could pull back a little bit, I think you might have a push. I think we're going to see a nice push here on gold in a second. Let's just see this 5-minute close, but that 15 is looking really nice. Grab the lows. What's left? All the highs. And you could pretty much manage this trade, you know, if you start closing back below here as well. So if you do get longs, you know, hard stop would be here, but I would manage way before that. You'd manage around 13 ticks or something. Because you want to see, you know, you just ripped all these lows and held the support. Well, you'd want to see it drive. If you don't drive and you start closing back below here, you'll create a range. Therefore, you know, you can get out of that pretty quick. Almost past my 50. Nice work. Sometimes when you're close to passing, that can actually be the hardest part as well. So take your time with it. Don't force it. Do the exact same thing that you did to get that far. Don't think to yourself, oh, if I take this trade now, I could pass my combine, or let me trade really small size in this because I don't want to blow up. It's like, no, just do the exact same thing you're doing. Whether you've just started the combine or you're about to pass, doesn't matter. Do the exact same thing. I used to find that, yeah, being very close to passing is probably harder than when you're in drawdown. Hit with top step X glitch yesterday? Nah, none, man, nah. Ruined all my profit and combine, now refusing to fix it? Nah. If there was an issue with everyone's, they would 100% fix it. Anytime there's ever been an issue on top step, they always give people free combines or free resets all the time. I've never heard of them not given free combines. So I personally didn't have any issues yesterday, man. I mean, I didn't trade New York, I only traded Asia and London. I didn't have any. Come on, Goldie. I thought we were going to get this nice flip here. Give us that flip, Goldie. We're going to finish with micros. Yeah, probably a smart idea, man. That's annoying. Free reset, but not fixing up the profits. Yeah, that is annoying, man. That's not usually. It's not like top step. You know, if you were, usually they just can actually just reset that day sometimes as well. Or they'll wipe out everyone's, you know, losses for that day, or just scratch that day. It's quite surprising, man. Good morning, Steve. Hey, man. 5 minute just closed back below. No buys just yet. We were looking like we're going to get some good volume. Straight back down. 15 still looks okay. The next 50 may give a bottom wick. Hey Jay, what's going on, man? Chart's looking today. Chart's looking alright, man. We just need some volume. There's some great targets today. We just need to be patient for the volume. As soon as that volume comes to us, we're going to have a pretty easy trade. I like the continuation buys on gold. Unhappy people, really? That's what screen recording improve. Yeah, it's true, man. I mean, if it happened to a lot of people, yeah, I'd be very surprised if they didn't just revert that whole day. But yeah, it is hard to screen record when it happens in real time, unless you're unless you're a streamer. I don't know why anyone would ever have a screen recording of it. Opinion on silver? We can have a look at silver, man. Buy or not buy gold? What do you think? If I was buying gold, I would say I am buying gold now, and I would show you my position. Just because I dropped the risk reward tool doesn't mean I'm taking it. If I was taking it, I'd tell you I'm taking it. Full margin. There you go, Brian. This is really what I want to see here. I want to see this, and this, and I'll take it from here to here. I just want to see some good volume. There's been false hopes of volume here. You know, you faked out at the level, came back down, couldn't drive. So you got resistance here, you got support here. Really enjoy your stream. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Opinion on silver, though. Let's have a look. We got time. How long we got? We got 2 minutes. Let's have a look. Depends what time frame you're trading on, man. Loving the strategy. That's what we like to hear. Ask stupid questions, get stupid answers. 130 here, nice on the grind, man. Silver though, it depends what time frame you're looking at. From a higher time frame, it looks pretty decent for some big buys. You broke out of like a 4-year range, came back down, held it, and now you're starting to break out again. Yeah, it depends. Are you looking for like intraday or swing? What was he looking for, man? Intraday, you know, if I was looking for buys, I want to see price get back above, even for swings. If I was looking for buys, I want to see price get back above here. Once price does get back above there on silver, you know, you got some pretty decent returns. You've kind of held some support here as well. Intraday, I've never traded silver on intraday, so it's hard to say, but I do believe it does range quite a lot. Let me just have a look at gold here for a second. 15, closing bearish on gold. That's all right, we got time. 4 hour on silver. When was this? Was this yesterday? Yeah, Asia yesterday. Look at that, big push up. I'd probably say a little bit of a pullback on silver. Very similar to gold, actually. Come down to these lows here. Kind of what I'm looking for on gold. Except silver's actually looking nice. It looks like a nice evening start to continue pushing down. On an intraday, yeah, I would say silver to come down and retest these lows again. Yeah, you'd want to be doing it up here. Down here kind of gets pretty risky. But if I had to give a say on silver, yeah, it'd be to keep pushing down. How much to lose for us profitable? Nothing too crazy. I don't know. Maybe like £5,000 to £10,000, maybe more. Coal. That's why it's always good to have the hard stop in, man. The hard stop's your safety net. That's where you want to measure your real, like say if you're buying here, you always have a hard stop in. It's very rare that price just rips down. I mean, it can happen, but it's very rare. If it does, it just is what it is. You know, if this just, say if you hit a hard stop here, you're going to manage here. If it just rip down, hit your hard stop, but then it hits your hard stop. But more times than not, you'd be able to manage. Like if I was buying here and it closed below, you know, I'd be getting out here. If it does just rip down, hit your hard stop, you know, that just, yeah, it is what it is really. You can't really help that. But the hard stop is there to keep you safe. You have a hard stop to keep you safe, and then you have a mental stop on where you actually want to get out. But yeah, there is times. It's very rare. I don't know a time where it's ever happened to us on stream, but there could be times where it could just rip down and hit your hard stop. But that's why you do have to maybe, you know, manage your position size based off the hard stop. But yeah, in the beginning, I'd say maybe 5 to 10 to maybe £15,000. Doing challenges or putting money into account and actually trading it is maybe like £5,000. The rest probably on challenges. Taking challenges for FTMO at the time that were like $1,000, etc. In a live account, yeah, probably like 5,000. But I lost consistently for like 2 years easily. There's no bottom wick on this current 30, which is a little bit annoying. Look at this 30. Close below the level. There's no bottom wick, but we're closing above. Look at the hourly. Hourly looks alright to flip. Let's see. I don't want it just to rip, but I do like these buys. Interested in managing my 143k trading accounts? No, sorry, man. I don't manage accounts, unfortunately, man. I do not have the legal licenses to manage anyone's money. I have enough stress managing my own money. Unfortunately, man. Be careful offering that to people as well, man. You get a lot of people who will just try and scam you. Anyone who's managing other people's money should be fully qualified to do so. I am absolutely not. Is it something I would do in the future? Possible. Possible. Yeah, Cape rate's the same, man. Yeah, no changes. How did you react off that? Pretty decent push down, actually. Look at that. Big sell-off. Big rip, big sell-off. Look at that. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Which kind of made sense though. You know, your overall bearish came up, re-grabbed the highs, closed below. Technicals are pretty nice there. Very likely to see that continue pushing down. I don't remember the last time I took a trade on the Australian dollar, but to see this continue pushing down into here would make a lot of sense. Never no chance to manage my money. Well, I can't even do it myself. Yeah, you don't want to. You want to get good at managing your own money. I have people message me on Instagram saying, do you want to manage my $1,000 account? I'm like, I think I'm alright. Best trade of all time? I wish, man. I wish. I wish. Absolutely honest and gives good advice. Absolutely, man. That's what we need. Day in the life office video dropping soon, man. Once I get it fitted out, you can see on YouTube the background. It's the office is very bare right now. Very bare. All I have is a little interesting chair in the corner. Once I have more stuff in here, which I do have some stuff coming. Yeah, I absolutely will. Well, I'm filming the journey. You ever do Rum's Cup? Yeah, I've thought about it, man. But there's a lot of annoying margin rules, especially the way that I trade gold. It'd be very difficult. It'd be very, very difficult. I don't know. There's a way that I can't remember where is it. What was it for gold? There's some ridiculous margins for gold where it's actually, where is it? It's very hard to actually, where are we? It's very hard to take good gold positions. If you trade something like NASDAQ, in US it's completely different, and that's not an excuse either. Maybe it is a little bit of an excuse, but nah, it's not an excuse. Whereas there's a where do I find it? There's a way that you can see the margins for gold, but they're pretty ridiculous. They make it almost impossible. I don't know where it is. Where is it? There's a way to see it. What I wouldn't do is say I'm going to do it, win it, and beat the historical records and then blow my account. That's one thing I wouldn't do. Let me see here on gold. I've thought about it though. I have thought about it. I feel like it'd be very difficult to trade in the Asia and London session. Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. I don't understand the whole rules behind it enough. There's a lot of background rules. I know that guy Trades by Matt. He did it and he ran into some issues as well. But it would be a pretty fun challenge. ICT said he lost the cup on purpose. Fucking love that guy. What a legend. Still find myself doing back testing. Oh, I don't see a point. Not really, to be honest, man. I'll maybe do some simulation sessions if I want to test something new. But to test the way that we trade, the way I trade now on gold, nah, not really, man. Something I'm trying to look at a little bit more is the DAX. So would I do some simulations on that just to see how it moves a little bit more? Yeah, probably. I prefer to do forward testing, but would I actively sit here and do some gold back testing sessions? Nah, not really, man. I find it very boring. Especially when it comes to, by the time it comes to the weekend, like I'm like almost ready for a break. In the beginning though, yeah, fuck, I would do simulation sessions like every single Saturday or every single Sunday religiously. Every single weekend, just for an hour. Sit down on a weekend, an hour, do a simulation session. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. It's good. That's all you need, man. Simple market structure. Very simple as well, man. It's good. Let's have a look at this 15 here on gold. We're getting a lot of chop on this intraday. Look for on gold. I'm looking for buys into here, man. I just want to see some volume. Yeah, talking about adding DAX top step, which would be awesome. Yeah, that's kind of the reason I'm trying to watch it a little bit more. I've been seeing it does move really nice, pretty much around this time as well. I had some sells on it yesterday as a little forward test here. Because you had a huge fake out. You know, you had this massive rip up, which was also nice, but I wasn't watching it then. And then you aggressively broke back below this level, re-grabbed some highs. I drew up some, I didn't take it, I'm just forward testing it, and then looked at something like that. It was nice. I had some buys the previous week. I think it was here. Something like this. You know, I've just been watching and just seeing how it does move so clean. It can move very, very clean. If they add it to top step, yeah, I would absolutely start watching it more. I'd take it more serious. But I am keen to keep watching it. Look at this 15 on gold. Get some pretty crazy chop here. Yeah, I agree with you there, Mike. I agree with you there, man. We've got time. We've got plenty of time. I do like the buys. I don't like there's no bottom wick on this 30 though. Top search, add back testing simulation software. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. That'd be very cool. That'd be cool. Yeah, I've seen people trading this. This is one I haven't looked at. I've been curious though. Had some nice trades. Yeah, it's good. I've seen some people having some pretty decent trades, especially in Asia. You know, it makes a lot of sense. It was some pretty decent moves. Again, yeah, it would be another interesting one to watch. This and gold in the Asian session, I think would be great. How does it move overall? Be overall very bullish. Wow, look at that. That's crazy. When was that? August. Daily's in a bit of a range, but you do still have some good intraday moves. I don't think there's been very much today though. But yeah, I have looked at it as well. I've looked at it some days and been like, yeah, there's actually some really clean opportunities there. Oh, come on, Goldie. What are you up to? You're grabbing the lows, you're still holding the support. I really like these buys. I really like these buys. Prop firms trade DAX. You can... Let me see. I have a funded account with FTMO as well. Let me see. I believe you can probably trade it on that. DAX. Yeah, generally, yeah, you can trade it on you can trade it on FTMO. Yeah, there's that bottom wick which you wanted, which is good. That is what we wanted. Yeah, I don't know if any futures funding firms do have it. If TopStep do add it, that would be fantastic. If I hear any news about that, I'll absolutely keep you guys posted. It'd be great to see TopStep adding it. Which, if people do want it, and TopStep know people want it, there's no reason why they wouldn't. TopStep are very good like that. Alright guys, let me run to the toilet. 2 seconds. Give us some insight into what's included in your private Discord. I can, man. You get my full trading strategy in the form of full course videos. I don't upsell the course. All the course is fully within the access. You get 2 market calls every single day. You get a market call for Asia, this live stream for London, and then pre-New York market calls as well. I'm extremely active in Discord every single day. Even once we ended the stream yesterday in London, we continued to trade in market chat, sharing ideas. Yeah, I'll definitely consider some shorts, man, for sure. We do monthly mentoring sessions. You can have one-to-one calls can chat with all the other traders, share ideas, get feedback. Whole psychology series. Absolutely loads, man. Absolutely loads. Loads of good stuff. You get exclusive first access to all the trading retreats as well. I'm doing a giveaway on Christmas Day for a whole year free for 2025 if you're in Discord. I do lots of giveaways throughout the years. Top Steps did a PC monitor giveaway this year. Did the 2024 3 years subscription giveaway. Loads of stuff, man. But yeah, if you are new, just keep watching the streams for now. I say anyone new, just watch the streams for now. Get a feel for if you like the strategy or not, and if it makes sense to you. And then if it does, and you wanna join, awesome. If not, you wanna keep joining the streams, also fantastic. The reason I'm not taking these shorts right now is you kind of closed 15 with no bottom wick there. And not much of a top wick here to really get in this. And you didn't really grab anything still. It's the reason I'm not jumping in this just yet. Kind of wish it gave us more of a top wick so we could actually consider it. You know what I mean? You have like a perfect trend line coming down. You're right, man. Stream every day for pre-London. Same times we do here, man. Except obviously, if you're in Discord, you're on Zoom. I think YouTube puts like maybe a 20-second delay on the stream or something like that. Whereas obviously in Zoom, it's instant, as well as the instant chat as well. But the most value is in the content, the mentoring sessions, and the market calls. 2 market calls every single day. Quick market calls as well, not like, half an hour long market calls. Quick 5 minute mark, 4 or 5 minute long market call, straight to the point. Whether you trade Asia, London, or New York, it doesn't matter. But I'm active in Discord. From the second I wake up to the second I go to bed. I'm very active in Discord. Yeah, 15-minute head and shoulders. Yeah. It's trying to push down. Trying to push up. We're trying to push down. We look at this. Look at this owly. You grab lows, close bullish. You really grab the highs. Now you're coming back down. I would love it if this owly doesn't grab the lows, close somewhere around here, and then for the London Open we get a nice top wick, and then we short the flip into here and much lower, and back down into where we were speaking about in the Asian session. And that would be ideal. I won't short it yet though because there's no real risk to reward. But let's see how this 15 is going to close. This is an initial target, but I still have these 4-hour lows all the way down here. Look at this 4-hour on gold. This 4-hour closes with a nice evening star. We got sells all the way down into here, and all the way back down into 2650. There's a lot of room on either sides on gold today. That's why patience will pay. Yeah, experience not to buy and sell in here based off like my worst trades when I get stuck in low volume, man. The technicals could be perfect, but if there's no volume, you just don't drive. And you just get chopped up. I can have the perfect liquidity levels, but if there's no volume to buy up into it, I can get chopped up in here all day long. And that's where most of my losses come from. So now if I see these ranges, I'll wait for price to break out and then I'll try and trade out of it. You can see this 5-minute did break out nicely. Shorting this would have been nice, but there was not even a top wick or not even much of a bottom wick on the closure. So ideally, the hourly closes below, and then we short the 8 AM candle. So I don't rip down too much. Because was there a reason to short this here? No, not really. So if there wasn't a reason to short here, this is my confirmation candle. These are my breakouts. Cool, I'll short the next ones. Still got 53% of people long here on Top Step as well, which is interesting. And again, if I jump in shorts here now as well, where's my stop going to be? Like I said at the start of the stream, if I short here, where's my stop? What? All the way above here? My mouse falling asleep. You know. What the fuck? That was weird. Why did the stream just crash? 2 seconds. Let me just check. Yeah, it's working again. But yeah, any rejection from here is going to be people trying to jump in longs. Great. We build up liquidity down here. Fantastic. That's where we're going to be looking to short into. So I want to see 8 a.m. open, pull back, and then great. Then we're going to get some nice shorts. See if we can break this range. Don't rip it just yet though, Goldie. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Just crashed for a second for some reason. Remember, look at this high time frame. We got sells all the way down to here. We got plenty of time here. Look at this. We've got all this room we still got to fill. Oh, ATM. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 8 a.m. Yeah, 8 a.m. London time, man. ATM. Secret strategy. Let's see, 7 minutes. We do have to wait for this hourly to close now. There's no point shorting now. Like I said before, you know, there's nothing to say that gold can't come all the way down here before then having this big push up with CPI. And I don't want to miss this big retracement. This is what I was kind of looking for in Asia, for price to come down and grab these 4-hour lows. Didn't quite come in Asia, but it could definitely come in London now. You guys on YouTube, 173 people tuning in. Drop a little like for the stream. We could have some trades here at the 8 a.m. candle. Could have some good snipes here. Let's see. First sign of a breakout as well. Don't get fear of missing out. This is what we need to see. This is the markets confirming direction and confirming volume. Our job is to trade out of that. Our job isn't to try and predict that this will come in. Our job is to see this come in, pull back, and then we can sell it. That's our job. 30 minutes, still got a lot of time here as well. $100 likes equals volume? Yeah, absolutely, man. 100%. We got 60, 62. 100 and yeah. 100 and we'll see gold all the way down here like this. Straight down. Yeah, not being patient, man. That's it. Patience is the key. Patience always pays, man. Patience always pays. I'm gonna do a video on that soon, actually. You know, by fear of FOMOing into a trade never gives you a good risk to reward. Whereas, you know, you can see this push down, but damn it, why am I not already in this? Well, if you thought like that, well, if anything, you would have been trying to buy this. And there was no reason to say that price was going to come down here. But once it does, and once it has closed with the volume, 8 a.m., we should get some good trades because we're breaking out of this range that we've been in here. This was our range. We don't want to trade in here. But if we do break out of it like we're about to in 4 minutes, fantastic. We're going to get some shorts all the way back down into here. And that's still 75 ticks on the cards. 75, 80 plus ticks on the cards. I still think that's pretty good. Yeah, also possible, man. wouldn't be out of the norm for gold, that's for sure. We're pushing down a lot here. I don't want to see it push down too much. I want to be able to actually get in this with a good stop. Right now, the 5 minutes not really grabbed anything, so there's no real valid stops on this just yet. The way we'll get a good stop is if we come up, grab some 5-minute highs, and then we trade out of that, and then we can short here, risk off that high, and then we get a better risk reward. Yeah, very true, man. You won't care how long it took when it does show up. Absolutely. Literally the exact same thing happened yesterday. We didn't get any of this move up here on gold. There was no reason to get it. But we absolutely got this bit. And it was very much worth the wait. Who knows, Mike? It's not really our job to think that yet. The only way we'll look at longs is if you aggressively close above here. But with the 30 closing bearish, I have, no interest in longs at all. We don't want to think too much. Price is breaking out, we want to react to that. If you do start closing back above here, we could think that that's an option, definitely. But until then, this owlie's about to break out of the range. We just want to be looking for downside. Want to be very reactive. When you're in this range, there's no direction. So you can sit on your hands, do what you want. But once we do break out, great. Volume is confirmed, direction is confirmed, great. We have enough reasons to now take a trade. If anything, most people would have probably been stuck in these buys here. You grab lows, close nice and bullish. A lot of people probably would have been in that, trying to get this nice big play up. The reason we didn't is because you couldn't break above this resistance. Held the resistance, now breaking support. Fantastic. Again, that's why a lot of people will go. They'll consistently lose money is because they buy support, but they ignore resistance and then wonder why they get stopped out. Well, if you're going to buy support, you should also be reacting to the fact there's resistance there. There's no there's no ego or there's no emotions involved. If you're buying support, well, shouldn't you also be selling resistance? If you're in a range, you don't know which way it's going to break out. Whereas if you just buy here and you don't manage this resistance and you get stopped out, you look back and you go, well, that was fucking stupid. So don't do that. If you're gonna buy support, well, be open to the fact that this is resistance and you could also push down. Open to the fact that anything can happen. 1 minute till this Audi's going to close, guys. I want to see a nice top wick and then we get these shorts. Let me drop down here. As long as we hold below here, we're good to short this on gold. Targets are all the way down here. Whether we push that low now, who knows? But that's the overall 4-hour targets. Oh, look at that. Top step back to 50-50. Buyers are getting taken out there. Let's see, 15-minute. Let me drop down to the 5-minute here. I want to see if we get 5-minute entry. Honestly, all I want to see is us grab some highs, break out, and then great, we got sells. $13 seconds. Get a pretty decent hourly closure there. Hourly's closing nice and bearish. Finally breaking out. First sign of volume we've seen since like 2 a.m. London time. We went doji for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. Nice top wick here, gold. Let's see if we can grab some highs. Instantly grab some highs, or are we looking for some sells? Somewhere around here. Risk of a previous high. Needs to give me a top wick though. I need more of a top wick now. I ain't selling it here. The only reason I want to sell it here is because there's no stops. What I want to see is these grabbed. Come grab these highs. Retest this area. And then break out. And at a given, you're going to re-grab these lows. Come on, Goldie, wake up a little bit more. Be good to us. Be good to us, Goldie. is what we're looking for. And the reason I'm waiting for that, if you guys are wondering what, like, why would you not just sell now? If I was to sell now, like my stop would have to be like there minimum. And to manage like around, you know, that low, 8 ticks, this is not worth it. Nah, I don't have a live account on Top Step, man. It's probably something I'll try and do in the new year. My main focus is personal, but I'm trying to grow the top steps as well here on stream. I'm gonna try and trade the top steps here on stream, and then try and trade my personal outside of that. It's hard trying to find both. Having funded accounts on 2 different platforms and personal, so sometimes I can neglect my personal and trade the funded, or vice versa, and it gets a bit tough sometimes. I wish I could copy trade them all, which I believe you can do on something like Rhythmic, but I've never set it up or used it before. But that'd be cool to work towards the new year for sure. Come on, Goldie, give us a bit more of a top wick. Yeah, absolutely, Alan. I'll be doing that this week, man. I was just waiting to get waiting until my voice was better from last week, and I'll be recording the screens, the slides, and talking through it as well. I could just share them, but to be honest, the value is when I actually go through them. So yeah, I'll be recording a video and going through them all, man, for sure. Don't do us dirty, Goldie. Give us a top wick. Oh, motherfucker. That's my goal for next year. Yeah, good man. That's it, man. Personal's key. You want to have the funded accounts. Funded accounts are fantastic. You want to be building that personal as well. Do both, but manage it properly. Good personal base to start with. Can confirm slides are well worth the wait, like a bunch. Good to hear, Harry. A good personal base. I mean, let's say if you make 20 to 30% a year, reverse engineer that and see what would make it worth it. 20% of, you know, $1,000. Is it worth it? The time and stress, you may as well trade funded. Obviously, a personal one, you know, you want to have it bigger than the funded accounts. Otherwise, you may as well just trade funded. That's why I think funded is fantastic to build your personal slowly. Use that funded profit to build your personal. Come on, Goldie, give us more of a top wick. I'm not in this 15 sell because I just don't have anywhere to manage. I had nowhere to manage risk. The only place I can manage risk, if I took this flip, is like around here. And if I was in this, as soon as you grab the previous arrow lows, I would have to be break even. So it's like it's a negative risk reward. It just doesn't really make it worth it, unfortunately. I do still think we're going to pull back more, though. I'd be very surprised to see this rip down. But even if it does, that's fine. It's not my trade. Excuse me. Oh, look at that Goldie. Look at this. Straight rip. 60 tick. Just drop out of nowhere. From Australia? No, I'm not from Australia. I'm from the UK, man. I'm from the UK. Because, you know, even if you do, you know, you short before more of a top wick, it's like, second you come into here, we'd have to manage. So it's like if we shorted here, you know, we're managing at 10 ticks when our stop was like 10 as well. So it's a little bit tough here on gold. Bit of a shame to see this pushing, but yeah. Raining well here now. It's just stopped here, actually. It was crazy heavy before, though. See, look at these. This is why we have to manage as soon as we get into this zone. Look how big this support is. This is why I wanted to see it pull back before tapping into here. Because if I shorted here, I have to manage here straight away. The chances are I'd very likely get break even. Oh, lower income taxes back in the UK, man, for sure. Let me have a look at the 5 minute again. I'll watch the 15 minute on this high chart. Look at this. Yeah, trade full time, man. Previous jobs, I've had loads of jobs, man. I've done office jobs, I've done admin jobs, I've helped my brother with construction. I did digital marketing for a while, which was probably my favorite job. Something I actually was, still am passionate about. I did a lot of jobs I absolutely hated though, for most of my life. Would work. If we flip out of here now, great. I will consider this because now I have a valid stop. Let's see. You've just come up, you've wicked out them highs, so if we can reflip bearish, great. Now we have more of a valid stop, and we're going to see if we can actually break this level. I don't have any sell stops in just yet, though. Let's see. 2 minutes. Yeah, rip back above, literally, man. It just ripped down, you FOMO in, you then ripped all the way back up, came and grabbed our highs, 20 plus ticks. But it's always, you know, if I was to do the whole trading journey again, I would find a job and a career that I actually enjoyed. It doesn't have to pay the most. I know that I'm working towards something else, but I would do something I enjoy. Otherwise, if you do something you hate, for me anyway, it was very easy for me to take that negativity out on the charts. You know, be pissed off at my job and be like, oh, fuck, I have to make trading work. Come home, be like, nah, I have to take a trade because I got to quit this fucking job. It's probably one of the worst places you can actually trade from. Whereas there's so many, especially in this day and age, there's so many, I would say, enjoyable, you know, careers that you can do online and remote these days, which I think is amazing. So I would say do both. The reason I did digital marketing is because I knew that I'd eventually be able to do it completely remote, online, and it was a pretty relaxed working environment as well. And it gave me, you know, more flexibility to focus on trading. So do something like that. Do something that makes sense to be able to focus on trading. Don't just do, you know, I used to work for like, since I was 17 till about 22 or 3, 8 till 5:30 job, and absolutely hated my life. Whereas if I was to do it again, it's like, well, why did I do that? Well, I did it because, what, family pressure? Thinking you need to go get a 9 to 5? I was like, oh, fuck that. If I'm working towards something that I know is going to benefit me in the long run, like trading, you know, my job is just to support my needs. And if I can do something I actually enjoy that, you know, maybe part-time or maybe remote, maybe a little bit less pay than working 9 to 5, great. It gives me more time to focus on trading, fantastic. I used to take out all my negativity and anger on trading. And when I first got into trading, that's why I stopped trading for a bit, because it was just getting way too much. So just find something you enjoy. Find something you enjoy, and I can guarantee there's a career to be made out of it, and do that on the side as well. So many, you know, you go somewhere like Bali these days, the amount of people that you have working remote jobs or working the digital nomad life is incredible. So it's like, well, do that on top of trading. Why not? Do both. If you do something you enjoy, I promise you'll get to where you want to get to in trading much quicker. Much quicker, because you don't feel the need to, you know, have to force trading. You know, when you try and trade from a perspective of I have to make money because I have to quit my job or I have to do this, like, it's the worst place. Honestly, it's the worst place, and it's easier said than done to not do that. But I'm telling you guys, I have done both. What are we up to, Goldie? What are we up to? Holding this big support, you know, from one range to the next. Looking like we're going to get a nice breakdown, literally one range to the next range. All of a sudden, this range is a lot worse than this one. Sure, man. Go, absolutely. Drop me a message on Instagram or something, man, for sure. I could talk about trading psychology all day, man. I love trading psychology. I find technicals and trading boring. Trading psychology, I could talk about all day long. Absolutely. Good job in writing a book as well, man. That sounds awesome. 5 minute grab, the lows close nice and bullish. Would I be selling against that yet? Not really. We do have nice resistance here, but I want to see that held. I won't trade against this massive push. This is a big, strong push. 15 minutes starting to flip bearish again. The open of the 15s around here. 5-minute bearish closure, then great. We can look at something like this. And now we can do what we were saying, where we can get a much better stop. Even here, you know, even if we get it from down here, great, we still got a good stop now. This is a very valid stop of 13 ticks, as opposed to trying to short it here and having stops, you know, ridiculous. So let's see. 15's looking nice again. 65-ish, yeah, nice, man. That's good. It's good. Where is that? Right around here? At this resistance? Yeah, it's nice. Very nice, man. The 5-minute didn't grab lows and close so aggressively bullish. Yeah, I like this level. Fucking hell, look at this price action on gold. What time is it? 8:12. Only 12 minutes into the lunch session. All good, man. See you next time, man. Enjoy. See you next time, man. That's the DAX up to. DAX doing anything today? Trying to pull back. Would I buy that? Not yet. Come on, Goldie. Don't just rip. If we break below here, this actually could be a management level. Next break-even point would be here. Would that be worth it? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, man. Trading psychology is a fantastic way to get to know yourself. 100%, man. It's the trading will absolutely tell you about yourself. Very true. 5-minute bearish breakout of this level, top wick, and I will short here. I will risk off if you don't hold this level and drive. So you'd be risking maybe about 10 to 12 ticks. Yeah, top step journal is awesome, man. The top step journal is fantastic. Alright guys, top wick in the next 45 seconds and we got some sells here on gold. I'm gonna market some sells here in a second. Yeah, glitch and fuse is very annoying, man. I don't know why that happened. It didn't happen to me though. I'll show you guys if it did. The only thing I do get is maybe sometimes a little bit of spread. What do you have? 18. It's a shame, you know, we came up and we literally grabbed the exact 5-minute highs that we spoke about, but we just did it so bullish. We literally ripped the lows, closed aggressively bullish, so short and above here, where I initially wanted to. Yeah, look at that, would have been a ridiculous entry. Two seconds, let's see, instant top wick here on gold, we could get some sells here. Come on, Goldie, instant top wick. Gold? No, top wick. Fucking hell, man. Gold is just non-stop today. Oh. Speak too soon. Nah, it's having none of it, man. 5 minutes sticking around. This is good, though. Go up a little bit more. A little bit more. I'll tell you guys if I do get short, I'm going to get short as well. Yeah, banger trade breakfast. Yeah, well done, man. You got short above there. Yeah, it was a very, very, very nice trade, man. Very nice trade. Well done. I want to get short off this level because I can manage it pretty well there. When we close back above and retest it, I'll get out very quick. And if it doesn't work at this level, I can get out very quick on gold. If I try and short it here, well, I can't get out till up here, so it's not as good. And you do have nice liquidity sitting down below here now, which is good. Anyone who's buying here on gold, stops are going to be down here, so it's going to be a nice break-even point for around 26 ticks, but I want to see if we can actually drive it lower. We'll worry about these levels later on. Let's clean this up a little bit. Having none of it. None of it. It is only 8:15 London time, so I probably jumped on a little bit too early. That's all good. Charles giving financial advice. That's where my mindset is right now. Absolutely, man. It's the best way to think, man. I thought the same thing yesterday. I missed this move. I don't care. As long as you know that your plan is going to give you multiple opportunities a week, who cares? Fear of missing out on a trade doesn't make any sense to me. All right, let's see if we reject this level. As soon as we start to throw signs of rejection, I'll see if we get some shorts. I'm not in any sales just yet. Starting to reject it. Had that 15, 30 minutes. 15. Ripping down, grabbing the lows, back up. It's holding it. It's holding it. I have a lot of confidence in this trade. The reason I have a lot of confidence in this trade is because look at where we're shorting into. Hey Sam, new place is good, thank you. Yeah, new place is very nice. Love the new place, thank you. Very, very good spot. Yeah, really nice spot. Closed here at 62.4. Yeah, nice short, man. Very nice short. Beautiful little intraday trade there, man. Well done. I'm not short on this yet, guys. I'll tell you what I do. Like I say, I don't have a whole heap of confidence purely on the fact that we're selling right into 30 support. I look at this 30. Let's get rid of this for a second. What would make the most logical sense here? Well, we've broken out of this pretty decent level. We do also have, let me make this a little bit bigger so you can actually see what's going on. We do have a strong level here. Like, would it make more sense to, like that? Maybe. It's very tough. I don't think there's nothing really been. So the only reason I'm a little bit hesitant is, you know, I'm watching this 30 and I'm looking at where the 30's at. And it's like, it's a bit of a tough level. If I was already short in this, well, where we are now, I would be managing my trade. I do like these lows here. I do. But do I want to sell it right here? It's a tough one. It's a tough one. You guys have seen the real emotions today. It's not an easy one. It's not an easy one. This is where we really wanted a short. This is where we wanted a short. Rejoin your any entries? Yeah, absolutely, man. do it, gold. Don't do it. For last week, so I had a certain range on gold. Yeah, 45 to 50. It's good, man. It's good. Yeah, 61. It is a big level. I just really like this downside here. I just really like this. Overall today, this 4 hour to continue pushing down into here before CPI does something like that. I like sells on gold overall today to come down into like 57.5 and lower. If you look at it like this, which you know is still going to come in. You know, even if this 4 hours does close like this, next 4 hour top wick, you're going to have 1, 2, 3 equal lows. You're going to short all the way down into here, which from here to here, still 60 ticks. I like CPI to continue pushing up on gold. So until then, big ranges and little pullbacks, create more liquidity to the highs. If we did get short on this level, you know, as we're failing to drive, you know, we would be managing here anyway. So we'll see if it would have been worth it or not. I'm not actually in this guy, I'm just seeing if it would have been worth it or not. We'll be managing down here, 25, seeing if you get that bigger play. I don't think this will be the drive. Yeah, pretty much, man. Yeah, execution. The 5 minute I'm watching here is purely for execution. You can't see on YouTube, but above this I have a 30-minute chart which I flick between 30-minute hourly and the higher time frame. They confirm the trade. The 5 minutes for entry for me. Yeah, I agree, man. Yeah, I'm not trading. Yeah, not buying against that either. Look at this on Goldie pushing. Still pushing lower. Like I say, guys, the reason I'm not, if you're wondering why I didn't take that, is because I looked at this 30 and saw, would I want to short into 30 support before we actually break below it? Not really. Yeah, they can be a little bit different, man. It feels sometimes not as good as on MGC as well. And the fees do add up. If you trade like 10 micros, the fees do add up. Good afternoon. What's going on, man? Yeah, it looks like we had such a nice push today and that we missed it, but it's like there really wasn't a clear entry. It's an 80 tick sell-off as well. It's the 5 minute though. You look at the hourly, so I've not actually really done too much. But it does look like, you know, we're doing this and this, potentially this. Come back down and create a new low somewhere down here. That's what we want. It's like even if we did short this, you know, we're hitting like 18 to 20, which is not bad, but we're still not driving. Wouldn't be taking any profit there. You'd be minimum there for 26 and then 60. Daily starting to flip, pretty. Yeah, wow, look at that daily. Never really re-grabbed the high. I reckon I could leave that until CPI. That's the thing, you know, the daily, like, since we were on the retreat, has not really done anything. But, you know, that's why sometimes it's easy to watch this 5 NAV FOMO, but you go look at the high tie reps, like, well, nothing's really happened so far today. And it's only 8 AM London time, we've got plenty of time here. Would have been lovely to have shorted this move down, but was there really a reason to do so? Not really. Okay, cool. Ignore it. Move on. Yeah, that was my initial thought process. Yeah, Wiccan's there. That's what I now think. I think if this 30 does actually break out in 2 minutes, yeah, a little bit more of a pullback, then you got liquidity down there. Cheers, Steve. See you next time, man. Which this 30 is going to close in 2 minutes. You know, if this 30 does open and grabs like these highs, we can actually get a short out of that. Amazing. That's what I'd love to see. Just for learning purposes, is the DAX moving at all? Yeah, DAX got a pretty decent breakout. Is there any targets though? Not really. There we go. It's better. And we've got 1 minute to his 30 is going to close. See if we can break this level. I'll take the wick entries if you open and instantly push up without grabbing the lows. So if you close bearish, you instantly push up without grabbing the lows, then I'll take the wick entry. Manage as soon as you do grab the low, and then see if you get the continuation. If you push down and then up, then I'd prefer to take the break of the body, the flip. It all depends on how you open. 30 is about to close bearish here on gold. 15 minutes kind of closing a bit doji. If we can open up and grab some highs, I still have sells. Yeah, I wouldn't short it, man. Just when this hourly grabs those and closes bullish, I wouldn't even be considering sales after that, man. Like if you go back here. Here, I'd consider, you know, once you grab the highs, here I'd short this. As soon as this grabs the lows and closes, I wouldn't short. I wouldn't do anything because you're closing bearish, grabbing lows, closing bullish. So I'll do nothing. Wait for this next candle, and then probably try and sell that one. But this was such a big rejection of support and a bullish close that yeah, I wouldn't really want to be trading against that. We're getting a nice instant top wick here on gold on this 30. Let's see if we get some shorts here. I want to see it pull up a little bit more. I'm going to sell it just here for the sake of it. But yeah, you did have a little one there though, like that, sort of, if you're looking at that. But that speed, want to see the drive. Then once you create the support, yeah, he'd be like, cool. Could have given it a shot here. If it didn't work, she had the support. Yeah, fine, wait. I would, like, shorten it from here would have been good. Around 5:30ish London time, or shorten this one here. That would have been a good short. Let me see. The way we like trade the head and shoulders is shorting as the shoulders forming, not the break in the neckline. So if you saw this 5-minute fake out, yeah, I would short the 6 a.m. open. As soon as that rejects the support, manage your risk. You'd be out that would break even anyway. And at that point, you'd be like, okay, cool. We'll probably create a bit of a range. And then you wouldn't want to get chopped up. You know, you try jumping sells and then longs and then sells, and then you start getting chopped up. Absolutely made sense to give it a shot here. As soon as that one didn't work, yeah, you kind of have to wait. Yeah, I did a video, yeah, about trading plan. It'll make a lot more sense in there, man. Absolutely. Yeah, if you spot that head and shoulders, Nathan, that was good, man. It was good, very good. Here, shorted here, manage here, fantastic trade. Whether it worked or not, good trade. But the short in here, nah, messy. Here, absolutely. Get a nice little pullback here on gold. That was Kaylee. There you go. You got to start taking notes, man. Take a leaf out of Kaylee's book. How are you guys? How are you guys enjoying Thailand? You guys enjoying Bangkok?
It hasn't been too bad, man. We've been dicked around a little.
bit the first week we were here with Airbnbs and stuff, but now that we've settled down and got a gym plan and everything sorted, it's been good. Nice
good,
and
man.
sunny compared to Da Nang.
Yeah, nice. It's good, man.
It's been like 30 degrees every day. It's been great.
Fuck yeah, that's hot. We're not grabbing these highs, but we grab these highs and close bearish. I may look for some sells here on gold because you can get a pretty decent tight stop. And it could be worth it. Management as soon as you grab these lows. Let's see, 1 minute. Could have some sells here in 1 minute, guys. I would have loved it if it can grab these highs, but if this 5 minute closes bearish, I'll short the next. Yeah, it was a good video, man. Yeah, I bet, Sean. I bet that was a wake-up call, man. Let's see, if this 5 minute close is bullish, I really want to see these highs grabbed. Hold it as resistance, and then I want to short out of that. That's all I'm really watching here for, guys. I want to get this 30 flip. There you go, spiking through the highs now. Let's see how we're going to close here. We're grabbing the highs that we want to see grabbed. Let's see how we're going to close. A bit too bullish. We'll probably re-grab the highs one more time. You're also grabbing, that's the previous 15-minute highs. So if you break out of here, fantastic. If we had tried to short here, we would have been break even anyway. So there's no reason to try and FOMO into that. So I'm glad we didn't deal with an annoying break even there. I'm re-grabbing 5 minute highs. If we can close bearish out of here, we have some sells. And this could be one big 30 top wick for it to flip bearish. If not, if it's a 30-minute fake out, the hourly is still holding support, which is also fine. And if the hourly closes doji, then we haven't missed anything. We've been pretty patient and it will pay. If we get the sell opportunity, we'll take it. If not, the hourly closed doji, that's fine. We've missed nothing. We've saved ourselves a loss or a break even for the day, and we've still got plenty more trades to come. You guys have to excuse me eating here. It's 6:30 and I'm hungry and I'm eating sushi. Come on, Goldie, give us a nice bearish closure out of here. You get a nice bearish closure out of here, then great. We short here, we now have a valid stop. We get in about 10 tick stop loss, we see if we get this nice scalp down. So the reason I didn't want to FOMO into this is that there was nowhere to really manage, and you were shorting right into support. But we can now break out of here. We're bouncing off, creating liquidity down here. Amazing. How long have we been on here for? Almost 2 hours, well. 2 hours, and have we really missed anything? Nah, nothing. Yeah, it's gold CFD chart, man. We analyze on the gold chart and execute on the futures. For the simple fact that gold on the currency chart will grab highs and lows more than the futures. You can actually see the futures actually grab this low, whereas on the currency chart you haven't yet. Strong reaction high here, guys. I'm glad we didn't short. No reason to FOMO in there. This is why patience pays. Give me 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. Look at this 30. Yeah, 30 fake out, possibly, man. But look at the hourly. You know, that's why I said I was hesitant taking the shorts for this exact reason. Is we're shorting into big support. However, if the 30 can actually close above here, for the rest of the day you have great fake out buys for like 100 plus ticks. This is why it's good to stay neutral on gold. For the downside, we have like 50 plus ticks. For the upside, we have 100 plus ticks. So going long or short, who cares? We have great trades either way. So there's no reason to be so glued to a particular bias. We have fantastic trades going short and long. Because if you're just glued to shorts and you miss like a fake out and you get a huge push, you'll look back and be like, well, why was I so glued to shorts? For me personally, like you guys see, 1 minute I could be short, the next minute I could be long. I don't really care. We react to the way that the markets break out. I have both, man. Day trading futures, longer term CFDs. Yeah, it does. It does look. It looks good. It does. Let's see. How's the 4 hour looking? 4 hours is going to be the real key here, I think. Still another hour, but... Yeah, 4 hours is going to be the big key. You do have beautiful liquidity here and beautiful liquidity here. But patience pays. Good job to you guys who have stuck around. You guys on YouTube, drop a little like for the stream. Hopefully you guys have still got some value here anyway. No trades executed yet today, unfortunately. We did have a buy order in, but cancelled, and it was a good cancel. We're still creating nicer structure than we were yesterday. At least we're not ripping highs or, you know, stuck with nowhere to trade. We got liquidity below and we got liquidity above. These are all of our liquidity levels for the day. They're all very, very nice one. Yeah, it's just the ongoing sale there now, man. It was before they had the ongoing sales. Break above, like even break back above here. You're gonna have a very, very nice 100 tick trade there. That's probably what I'll be waiting for. Loving the streams, Aaron. Appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate you tuning in as well. Like I say, we haven't got a trade yet today, unfortunately, but hopefully you guys have still got some value and understand the power of patience. We haven't FOMO'd into any trades, and so far it's paid. Yeah, you do have look at this. That's why I believe you're gonna. Yeah, stream every day, man. Yep, we'll be on every day. Every day this week, man. Look at that perfect bounce off that trend line. Look at that. Makes me think there is more reason to go short. How many people do we think will try to be doing this right now? A lot. Did we grab the highs? Oh, I really wish we grabbed the highs. Yeah, big 4 hour as well. Yeah. Is that this big one? Huge, man. Huge. Good spot. Massive. That's why I like CPI to push gold higher tomorrow. And that's why I like pullbacks today. I like pullbacks today, I like buys tomorrow. If we just wicked at these highs, we could be short in here. We still could short here, let me see. Pretty decent rejection. We got this trend line coming up, guys. You know where it is now. Get rid of it. Keep it clean. Mark on the touches of the trend line. They become your liquidity levels. Keep it clean. Yeah, futures did take the highs. That's true, man. That's true. I usually still go for the currency one, though. Sometimes the futures can grab it, but the currency one will still come up to grab it. But that is a good spot. Oh, I wish the currency grabbed this so I could short this 5-minute fake out. I may still have to. The risk to reward's worth it. You know, you're risking 20 ticks to make like break-even point there 60. It's like a 1 to 3 risk to reward. If you're going to grab this one, there's a high chance you're just going to grab these. So I'd manage here, but I'd be targeting here. Yeah, good spot on the futures though. It's a pretty decent push. It's a very decent push. I may take I may give these sells a go here in a second. There's a pretty steep 15-minute rejection there. Oh, really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna give. If we get a top wick here, I'm gonna give sells a shot. I'm gonna take it on a combine. Risking about 16 or so. I'm gonna try and see if we can get this play out. The risk to reward is definitely worth it. Let's see, top wick on this 5 in 15 seconds. The 15's almost flipping bearish as well. 15 is very, very close to flipping bearish. Well, it was. We got that trend line as well, so it gives me more confidence now. And you just spotted that. Oh, come on. What? Did you just come up there or not? What was that? Why was... Oh, fuck's sake, God. Why was that candle like was pushing down, but it was bullish. I wasn't quick enough to take that. If you were quick enough to snipe that, well done. I was not quick enough to press the button there, unfortunately. I was about to do it. I wasn't quick enough. Yeah, it gapped up and then was like looking bullish but pushing down. It really threw me off there. If you did snipe it though, well done. I unfortunately didn't. But you faked out of the level. You're trying to get this for a much bigger play. And if you are in this, because you have such a nice entry, you know, you're already managing risk. If you guys were quick enough to get it, well done. I don't know if anyone did. Probably not. It was a pretty weird open. It was also the open of the 15 as well. I was not quick enough. I'd pushed by the time my brain computed what happened, yeah. Yeah, me too, man, me too. I was like too confused by how the candle was looking that I couldn't press the button. If you did get it, you want to be break even though, because there's not much of a top wick on this 15. It can come up a little bit more. It's an instant bottom wick as well. I got it, nice, good man, well done. It did what we said, faked out the level. It did actually quickly top wick it. The reason you want to be managing so aggressive is because there's not much of a top wick on that 15. So this could be a bottom wick for it to come up a little bit more. So you do have to be open to that. Hopefully it just rips for you guys who are in it. But don't trade out hope. Buys are stepping back here on top step as well. 60% people long, 40% people short. Not an easy day on gold, that's for sure. Do I ever trade the 1 minute? Nah, 1 minute's too scary for me, man. 5 minutes scary enough. I think the 1 minute's good on something like NASDAQ in the New York session when you're guaranteed volume. But one minute on gold, no, it's too messy for me sometimes, man. So easy to get chopped up, I think. Sometimes even the 5 minute recently has been very easy to get chopped up on the. My sweet spot is like the 30 minutes hourly on gold, and then 5 minute for execution. Yeah, it was red. Yeah, it opened up and it was red. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, the only guys I do see trade the 1 minute well is mostly NASDAQ traders, I believe anyway. How did just out of curiosity, how did the DAX open? Not too much. Not really any targets. There's no reason to try and buy this breakout. Sometimes the DAX can be as simple as just trading the breakouts. Look at this price action. What's going on, gold? But yeah, if you are in it, more so another reason to manage is just the volume. You're hitting around 15 ticks, not enough to secure. You want to play it down for a much bigger play, but you want to be managing because the volume's clearly gone a bit dead. You know, we're looking like we're going to have a decent push. Nice little pullback, but we can't really continue. The 15's looking like it may even come back higher as well. Look at the 15. It's a beautiful rejection, so now you're all of a sudden wicking the lows. 30 minute as well. 30 minute looks good. Hourly. You'll probably still get next hourly top wick before pushing, which is what I'm going to be doing soon. In 8 minutes, I'm going to set an alert above this high, and that's my next short level. Fell asleep, Emerson. On the grind, Brian. Yeah, you're not missing too much, man. Close it. We'll be back tomorrow, man. I spilt Sammy's water bowl. I kicked it over because gold has annoyed me. Look, Sammy's bowl's getting it. Have a good day. Yeah, you too, Brian. See you tomorrow, man. I took my anger on gold out on Sammy's water bowl. So if you did get that trade, you're probably out of break even there, which I don't say I'm happy about because I didn't get it, but I'm a little bit happy about that. Come on, Goldie, give us something. We've been very, very patient today. Very, very patient. Would you have even survived that? Probably not. Emotions under control and trading. However, rest in peace, Sammy's bowl. Yeah, sorry, Sammy's bowl. What's going on, gold? What are we up to? Is copper moving today? No, not really. Kind of doing what we want gold to do though. Grabbing some highs, trying to get the breakout. Not really though. Oh, that's nice. Grabbing the highs. Flipping out. But do you really have any targets? Not really. Alright, let's see. If 5 minutes doesn't give us what we want, we'll call it a day here, guys. And what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to watch it for the next hour. It looks like we're going to close the support. What I am going to be doing is, this will be my next interest of shorts. If I want the shorts, I want to be short and above that, maybe that previous hourly high. And if I want buys today on gold, I'll wait for price bottom wick, and I'll have some great buys as well. So for sells, grab the highs, break out. What's happened? Why did the internet just go funny then? Yeah, for sells, I wanted to grab the highs, break out top wick. I'll short here, risk off that high, and targets it all the way down here. And for buys, to break back above. But yeah, for now, guys, I won't keep you guys any longer, nor do I want to watch gold any longer. I'm going to set the alerts, let it do its thing. I've been very patient today, and patience is pay. I really think we've missed too much. We've got plenty of time here today as well. So I'll set the alerts to you guys on Zoom. We'll be active in Discord probably the next hour. I'm not going to watch this hour. I'll probably wait for this hour to close, see how the alerts go, and yeah. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Zoom guys, I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye. All right, YouTube fam, I'm going to wrap up there. Bit of a tough day today here on gold, but patience has paid. We haven't really missed anything today, to be honest. Now I'm going to set my alerts. You guys know what I'm looking at for the rest of the day. I'm open to buys and sells, whichever presents the nicest opportunity. I'm not going to be trading this next 9 a.m. candle. I'm probably going to wait till closer to 10 a.m. But I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. Hopefully you guys did still get some value from today's stream, even though we didn't get a trade. Plenty of time this week, plenty of more streams coming. Hope to see you guys same time again tomorrow for the London session again. Trade safe. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.